Welcome to Final Dreadnought. Yeah, Brevons not happy to see us in here, is he? Anyways, there's these warp panels that can, they teleport you everywhere. Lasers that shoot you that you shouldn't be comboed by, and lots of moving platforms. There's also these beam-in stations where they'll beam in enemies for you to fight. Basically, this is the final assault, folks. Bouncy platforms. I love this stage. It's just, there's the perfect blend of tension and awesomeness. I'd be a very poor speedrunner. Oh, look, shiny shield. Speaking of speedruns, I'll be linking you one that I recently found of this very stage, actually. And so, yeah, there's so many enemies trying to kill you here. It's the final showdown. There's also a lot of speed, which there's a perfect blend of just everything that makes this game awesome in this one stage, too. These enemies are fairly weak. They just shoot two small blasts to the sides. Oh yeah, by the way, run. You cannot handle all of these Brevon guys at once because he summons in like 15 elite guards. Also, don't do this because, you need to boost up immediately. Don't get caught down here. You'll get annihilated. Dragon boost through here very quickly because it's pretty tricky to actually platform that. And Brevons out for your blood. Like, see, he actively tries to kill you multiple ways throughout this adventure, and I appreciate the villain that actually tries to, do stuff himself. I mean, sure, he's not fighting us, but he's actively trying to make plans to stop us while we're doing this. Dragon boosts can get through the airlock stuff, but be very careful. These are the only bottomless pits in the game. Although there's usually a secondary level, do not always count on it. There's a lot of timing practice here. If you aren't patient, this might actually hit you quite a few times. Basically little restock rooms almost. Keep up the general pace and enemies shouldn't be able to keep up with you most of the time if you don't want to fight. Although this fire shield's kind of hard to get. I think, I may have said that earlier, but yeah, the fire shield resists Brevon soldiers' shots and these fire guys. But then I lose it to that robot guy. Sad days. So people, do you like Gunstar Heroes? You remember a boss called Seven Force? Are you ready for a reference to it? I hope you are, because I am. He has various forms that he'll try to shoot you with. These two platforms will just, he'll shoot downward. This train has a very awkward trajectory. The more you damage him, the more forms he gets. Just be very cautious with which form. Now his pogo stick form, just keep out of the airwaves, and you should be fine. Now this form, keep out of the way of the blade. Although you can dragon boost into him, I decided not to for some reason. Like, it's a perfectly safe and viable option, so I'm not entirely sure why I wasn't doing that. But, stuff, you get to see his attacks more, I guess. Even though, it's the same string after a while. You at least get to see how he moves for when you do your playthroughs, if you do. Now this form will shoot these purple energy balls. And he'll try to keep himself away from you, but then he changes form again and you can take him out, because when he does that form, that means he's in pinch mode. You can just easily take him out from there. And with that, Final Dreadnought 1 is done. I'll see you next time when we get to Final Dreadnought 2.